On the track, they come for the 10th. Field of 7. Going 6.5. Here's your field. Number 1, Star Entry, owned by James Crotch, trained by James Crotch. Luis Valenzuela is aboard. 2, Dio, owned by TM Quarter Horses, trained by Tyler Gibbs, rider Richard Bird Rattler. 3, BDR Baxter, owned by David Hinkins, trained by Chris Reed Mitchell. Rider now Cordelton Ben. Number 4 is Paco's Pico, owned by Purple Rose Rancho, Three Sisters Racing, trained by ML Pierce. Jose Vasquez, rider. Scratch 5, Harbor Thunder. Number 6 is Shut Up, Michael. Shut Up, Michael is owned by Edward J. Kurlick, trained by Edward J. Kurlick. Jimmy Coates is aboard. And number 8 is Dubronsky, owned by Tyrell Tosi, trained by Terrell Tosi. Fernando Gamez is aboard. And way in the back there's number 7. That's My Crazy Neighbor, owned and trained by Kendra McKinney. Daniel Aguilar is aboard. That's your field for the nightcap. Hey, you notice we just took a few minutes off the tote board. Got some weather coming in. Going to run those weenies right after this race. So notice we're down to 7 minutes. Make those wagers early. Avoid getting shut out. Stu, the lightning in the area. The horse is going to come to the gate a bit early. Going to bring him right up now. Load him and run it. Horses to the gate now for the 10th. 6-5 favorite, number 1, Star Entry. Luis Valenzuela looking for another victory here this afternoon. All right, coming to the gate now for the nightcap. Even money on Star Entry. Dio will be next in line at 83-1. Towards the outside, Paco's Pico. BDR Baxter will be next to low. Looks like they're having some trouble with Dio. Shut Up Michael goes in. How about a stretch duel between the 6 and 7? My Crazy Neighbor, Shut Up Michael. All right. Dio is very reluctant to load. All right, Dio's in, just waiting on BDR Baxter and Dabronsky. All right, Dabronsky last to load. All in the gate. Field sent on their way in their 6.5 furlong venture. And going for the lead, that is BDR Baxter. Shut Up Michael on the outside. Star Entry, Dio along the inside. Then it is Paco's Pico. My Crazy Neighbor and Dabronsky going to get caught wide there going into that first turn. As the field makes the way towards the backside, that is going to be Shut Up Michael. Shut Up Michael. Drawn clear now to lead it by about 3 lengths. BDR Baxter now moves into second. And a gap of about 3 lengths back to Star Entry, who races in third. Now moving on the outside is My Crazy Neighbor. Dabronsky is also right there. Dio trying to find racing room along the inside. They make the way up the backside. Shut Up Michael and BDR Baxter. Those two almost race as a team. But now take a look up on the outside. That is going to be Dabronsky and Star Entry putting in a big run. It's going to be 3 wide as they come for home. And who do you like? Moving through along the inside, that is Shut Up Michael. Shut Up Michael's got the lead by 3 parts of a length. Dabronsky on the outside can't go with that one. Here comes a late run from Star Entry and My Crazy Neighbor. It's going to be Shut Up Michael, My Crazy Neighbor. Shut Up Michael, you're My Crazy Neighbor in second. And ladies and gentlemen, with that victory, that is number 900. 900 thoroughbred win for jockey Jimmy Coates. 900 wins, I didn't forget. And here comes your winner, and congratulations to jockey Jimmy Coates. Lifetime win number 900 on thoroughbred. 6781 official. All right, we get the winner's circle ceremony done here real quick. Then we'll bring the dogs on the track for the first race. The first dog race of the afternoon is the Dachshunds. The Dachshund Dash. All right, down in the winner's circle now is number 6, Shut Up, Michael. Was owned and trained by Edward J. Kurlick. Once again, congratulations, jockey Jimmy Coates. Lifetime thoroughbred win number 900. All right, with this impending weather, we're going to try and get this doggy dash going here pretty quick. John Everly. John Everly, are you ready for a post parade for the doggies? Okay. We've got lights in there. We got. All right, there's the finish line. Looks like it's going to be about a 50-yard dash for these Dachshunds. And here comes the tractor. That would get kind of messy out there. As soon as Aaron's ready, we'll have the call to post and bring him on the track. waiting on the video with Aaron. We're going to do the post parade. We'll do the call to post as always. All right, this afternoon's first race is for Dachshunds. We're going to have them come on the track here shortly. We'll introduce the field just like we would for a quarter horse race.